Alright, hello everyone. So one of these videos is one of my sort of talkies, I guess you might as well call them. So, here's the thing. There was a video planned for today, but, I'm an idiot. Okay. I'll roll the intro here and we'll get back to that in a second. Okay, so what do I mean? Well, what I was planning to originally do is think, okay, so I've got an X570 Tai Chi. Haven't got the CPU yet, so why not have a bit of fun with it? I want to make sure everything works at least, and well, I decided to buy the cheapest socket-compatible CPU I could get. Well, not the cheapest, but one of the cheapest, an Athlon 3000G. Didn't know this, but despite X570 being, 3000 Ryzen ready, X570 doesn't actually support the 3000G at all on any motherboard, and I didn't know this until I bought it, so bit of a mistake, well, a little bit of a mistake by me. So, yeah, that was a thing. And what was going to happen is I was going to make a video of the Ryzen 3200G, but that also sort of went awry, and eventually it just got to a matter of, okay, put the 3200G in the system, and I will figure out something for today. As you can probably tell, I never did figure out something for today, so, bit of a talk. Because, to be honest, this week's videos that you're going to see, as well as next week's videos, these are the first videos that I've done in, well, the best part of a month. Because, like I mentioned, my CPU was dying. I do mean it was dying. Most of the videos that you've been seeing for the past few weeks, they have been, well, basically recorded a month in advance, edited, and the past month is basically me been trying to get everything together, so, I can still have a channel after it. So, yeah, not done this in ages, so I guess this is my first real foray. I mean, yeah, you've got yesterday's video, which I haven't even recorded yet. I'll be recording that in a minute. But yeah, that's the thing. So, what's gone on? Well, I tell you what, that past month's been crazy, hasn't it? I mean, you can't tell that I'm worried all my old in the video from last week, because I wasn't worried last week. Because last week wasn't last week. Last week was well, basically an entire month ago now. And well, we're now an entire month forwards, and things have changed dramatically. So here's what I'm going to say. One, I hope that you are all staying lovely and safe, taking care of yourself in the case of the coronavirus. Yes, I said it, and YouTube's going to demonetize my already unmonetizable channel because I don't have enough subs, but oh well. But, jokes aside, I really hope that you're all doing okay. I mean, hell, it's already barely affected me. Yeah, when I got that motherboard, for example, because of when I had to get it, originally it was like, okay, things didn't quite go to plan, had to refund it because it turns out it just didn't work at all, so I decided to buy a new one. Slight problem. Basically, at the time I was buying it, the X570 Tai Chi, due to shortages, was just going up and up and up in price. Because of coronavirus causing, annoying, to put it lightly, holes in the supply chain, which means I eventually ended up having to pay like 10-20% extra than I otherwise would have, which was slightly inconvenient. Other things sort of relating to that, which are, well, you guys don't need to hear about it, but even I'm feeling the strain here. Granted, it could be worse. I could be ill with it. Luckily, I'm not, but it's still a matter of, Jesus, this is for real. So, yeah. Yeah, odd one this, isn't it? Just talking for a change, saying everything that's going on. So, what's coming up this month then? Well, let's see. Well, by the time this video goes up, I should hopefully be recording next week's video, the week after, as well as the one after that. Because, well, things have changed, In this previous month, I've managed to get quite a few projects completed, long-term ones. You'll be seeing a return of the Dell at the end of the month, and I'll say I am pleasantly surprised. It's still got some issues, which doesn't make it perfect, but it's a lot better than when I first got it. As you'll see in a couple of weeks, I managed to actually make the MSI Nightblade water-cooled, which is pretty damn cool, by the way. Seriously, this thing actually looks pretty badass, and if you follow me on Facebook, you might have already seen it across some other places, or even on my Instagram. But this thing looks badass, and I'll be adding a couple more details to it Who knows, I might add it to the video, I might not, things aren't quite done yet. But most importantly, I am finally getting my CPU, because when this video goes live, hopefully, the CPU will be with me, not, you know, I'll be able to order it, as in, hopefully, I'm ordering it on the 1st, it's currently the 30th, so I'll be ordering it on the 1st, maybe 1 or 2 days shipping, and then recording the second it gets here, because I've got a lot of work to do. And I really hope that you guys are going to enjoy it, because I know I am. I know I am, because I've been waiting for this for ages, and yeah, this is a lot sooner than I was planning on, but I'm not going to complain about that. It's still a really cool thing. So, you know, that's cool. I can't wait for it. I hope that you guys also look forward to the upcoming 3950X upgrade log, which is crazy for me. I can't believe I get to say that. No, I'm serious here, you know. A lot of people seem to forget us YouTubers at the end of the day. We are just regular people. Yeah, some of us are slightly less regular than others. I mean, look at PewDiePie. He's sitting there with a nice 100 million subs. God, I remember when it was only 1 million. You know, and he's living there in his mansion and that lot, which is pretty damn nice. I'm not gonna lie, he's lucky. But the vast majority of us? Well, no. The vast majority of us, we are just regular people, me especially. So seeing that I actually get a chance to start playing around with this really cool tech, and it's exciting, you know, it's weird seeing that the way life turns with you. So, that's cool, it really is cool. I hope that you guys are going to enjoy that video. Well, videos, because, hey, if you're spending that much, you might as well milk it for all it's worth, right? Also, I am starting to understand RGB. I'm not saying that I like RGB. No. I'm saying RGB is understandable if not condoned. Unicorn puke? Nah. The ability to use accent lighting and make things look pretty damn nice. I'm happy with that. But seriously though, your unicorn puke? No. That is wrong. I'm actually kind of tempted to see if I can get some sort of lighting effect still to the little PC. I'm not sure yet. And hell, that one's going to have an upgrade log and a half once I finally get around to it later on in the year. Which also made me realise I'm going to be upgrading to the 16 core, right? Which means one day I'll upgrade again, you know, years and years in the future probably, considering, like, Jesus Christ, I don't expect us to be needing 16 cores, like, needing them for a good 10 years. That doesn't mean that I'd be waiting that long, but you know what I mean. So I'm going to be sitting there with that, looking pretty damn nice. And eventually one day I'm going to upgrade, but because I'm upgrading both of them to Ryzen, that means that that little PC, especially because now it's got water cooling, and thanks to Optimum Tech, I'll leave a link to the link in the description of the video I'm about to go on about. I really appreciate him go ahead and doing that small form factor cooling on the 3950X video, where he took a bunch of cools. In fact, he actually used the exact AIO that I've got for one of them, a Corsair Hydro H55. I am not using the original fan. No. Sadly, I don't know how to not spend money, and by that I mean I bought Noctuas. Again, I shouldn't have. I really shouldn't have. They cost too much. But I ended up buying Noctuas again. Which means, yes, this thing's also going to be looking a bit prettier, because Noctua fans also, they come with a nice little colour accents when you get the Chromax one, so nice. But you know, it gives me a good idea of what it's going to be like when I actually, you know, go ahead and put my 3950X into this absolutely minuscule little case of an X570 board. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be cool. Oh, god damn it. So yeah, those are things that are also coming up. How are you all doing? That's a question I don't get to ask often. How are you all doing? Are you all doing alright? You all taking care of yourselves out there in this crazy old world? Yeah, make sure that you're staying fed and staying dressed and all that lot. I hope that you guys are doing great, because you know, I love you guys. Like, yeah, I don't often get too much of a chance to talk to you, because, you know, that's just how it is, but I really do appreciate when I do get a chance to talk to you, know, speak to you guys, feedback on your ideas, or even get new ideas from you guys. Like, I was reading a comment quite a while ago from somebody asking me to maybe do a GTX 480 and a 775 motherboard build. I'd love to do that. That would be incredibly cool, you know, using at the period hardware and seeing how it holds up today, because I have a feeling it would hold up pretty damn well, to be fair. Like, sure, you're going to have some issues, such as, you know, games like Battlefield 5 requiring a little bit of tinkering before they might be able to actually run, because hardware limitations. But outside of that, I think it could actually be a really cool idea, and I think it might work pretty well, because it wouldn't be too hard to get RAM that may not be fast enough, but at least has enough capacity to maybe even out a decent motherboard, along with hopefully a decent 775. It could be interesting. It's kind of annoying though, it's, you know, this is a time of living, because I was going to do something, you know, sort of used parts video today, but that sort of fell through in the factor of, used. Used market's not really alive at the moment, and yeah, you've got eBay, but you don't know where they're coming from. Yeah, I'm not advocating here that you don't buy anything from eBay, because yeah, but eBay's fine. 9 times out of 10, it'll be fine. Even goods that have gone over long distances, 9 times out of 10, they'll be perfectly fine. There's no need to worry about them. Sadly, well, but this way, I've got reasons that I can't afford to do that, even if it is a very low chance. So that's a thing for me. But you guys, seriously, it might be a cool idea. If anybody does do it, let me know. Also, I've recently come up with an idea, and I am asking you guys here very politely. If you have any case stickers, let's say a graphics card, motherboard, CPU, whatever, it's a case sticker, and you don't like it because some people want to have nice, pretty-looking cases, could I have them? Just leave a comment below or whatever if you... Because what I'd like to do is I've got an idea in mind, but it's going to require quite a lot of them. So it might take a while. So don't hold your breath for it to come out like in the next 6 months. It might take quite a while. But if you have any case stickers from any sort of hardware, please let me know. I'd like to get as many as I can. And hell, as long as the price is somewhat reasonable, because I am literally going to be needing to buy in bulk here, I'll be happy to go ahead and pay as well. But that's an idea for the future. I've forgotten how relaxing it can be to do this. I've been that crazy around here that I've been so busy to not even get the chance to relax, and now all of a sudden it's like, huh, got a few days to myself. It's a bit weird. Who knows, I might change my upload schedule, start putting in bonus videos if I can think of any. On a different note, can I just say, I freaking love AMD. No, I don't mean I love the company, I mean switching over to AMD so far. Like, yeah, I've had a couple of niggling little issues, but that's more because, well, let's put it this way. Currently, the way my PC is up until the point where I do the video where, well, videos where I switch over to 3950X, and that's going to be a bit fun having to take everything out and plug it back in again, is I'm basically running 64 gigabytes of RAM on a 3200G. Now, that is incredibly overkill. In fact, it's so overkill that it's actually causing bottlenecks because it can't quite access all of it fast enough. Because on top of that, due to just how much capacity is, I can't actually get it to run at the speed that it's rated for, because I have a feeling that it's actually overloading the memory controller on the 3200G, because let's be fair, who the hell would put a 3200G with 64 gigabytes of 3200 megahertz memory? Like, sure, 3200G can do 3200 megahertz memory, but 64 gigs in dual channel? I mean, come on. I'm not surprised it's not exactly happy with it, but oh well. So that's the thing. You know, here I am with a what, £300 motherboard, £300 worth of RAM, and an extra £150 for an SSD. With a £77 CPU. Oh boy. Yeah, don't do this, people. Please, for the love of God, don't do this. Whatever bright idea you may be having, don't do it. Just don't. Also, speaking of technology, I found out something kind of annoying, but oh well, it's workable. But because of the architecture of it, I think it's Pinnacle Ridge it is. Yeah, fun fact, it can't actually use all of the Time 16 PCIe slots. It can only use one of them at a time. And on top of that, instead of the Gen 4, which they're rated for, it can only run Gen 2, well, Gen 3 because it's Pinnacle Ridge, which is a bit of an annoyance. It's kind of, you know, annoying buying this super fancy Gen 4 SSD, but you know, you can't really use it because you haven't got Gen 4 capability yet. Emphasis on yet. I will have it so soon and I cannot wait. Seriously. I should... do you ever get that? Do you ever just get really hyped about working on expensive hardware? I do. I get it all the time. It's like... I even... Anytime I get a chance to work on something expensive or something techy or get a chance to try something new, I always get super giddy and I don't always show it, but I really do. It's like, hell, it's like, I'm only using this 3200G for, well, a couple of days now anyway, so it's very unlikely I'm going to go ahead and damage it seriously by doing anything in that time. So it's like, I wonder what I can do to this. Just casually overclocking it to 4 GHz on all cores, just like, dum-de-dum-de-dum, overclock, undervolt, which is really nice, by the way. Seriously, I've never actually had a chance to have a CPU that I could properly undervolt. This one I've managed to drop, I think it's something like basically half a, well, 0.05 volts on it. Yeah, I've managed to drop that on the actual core, and on top of that, boost it up by 400 megahertz. Don't get me wrong, it does get hot because it's actually running on the Wraith Spire the Wraith Stealth. They really need to come up with a better name, you see. The Wraith Stealth cooler, because that's the one that came in the box. And whilst I do have that sexy Noctua NHD15, one word, no. Like, don't get me wrong, brilliant cooler, love it. It's just, I'm not going to be going through all the time and effort it takes to go ahead and install that, then uninstall it again later on down the line on a 3200G. It's just, no. And sure, I could go ahead and install my, well, Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo on it, but then again, no, because it's just, I don't like that one either. Seriously, I hate that cooler's mounting system. So it's just like, nah. I'm not going to put in the one that's too big and bulky to go ahead and work around easily so I can save myself time in the future, because yes, I'm human, I like to save time. And I'm also not going to put in the one that's just difficult to work with, because that's just difficult to work with and I hate it anyway, and it's not going to make too much of a difference, to be fair. Like, sure, the temperatures will go down, it'll be quieter, but for the main part, it's really not going to make that much of a difference, so that's how it currently sits. Casually looking up on my shelf, and I've just got an NHD15 and a GT1030 just sat up on one corner, just slowly gathering dust until they can be plugged back in again. We'll say that I freaking love how it looks though. You know, with the little red accents that I've got on it, because, you know, I went all out, because what can I say, I can't help it, Noctuas are pretty. You know, it just looks really nice. But anyway, yeah. Also, I've got a new benchmarking tool, and by that I also mean a game to play, because I've actually really wanted to play it on PC for ages. I finally bought Far Cry 5, yes! Yeah, I finally got it. It's in a Steam sale recently, so oh! Well, one, that can make a fun video, and two, oh my god! It's only 12 quid. Like, sure, you could probably get it at a better price at some other point in the year, but yeah, why not? One, I could do it because it's got a really good benchmark, it's very CPU intensive, which will be perfect once you've got, well, a slightly very CPU, well, unbound system. It'll be playing GPU bottlenecked, which is weird to think for a change. You know, just a GTX 1080 being the bottleneck, that's crazy. But you know, that's what I mean, yo. So, that'll be great, that'll be fun, go ahead and play all sorts of different graphics cards on it, see how it's going to work in the future, and that'll be a great piece of kit. Because to be fair, a lot has happened, it's just a matter of, like, being put on the spot all of a sudden, like, boy, it gets crazy out here. You know what? I think I'm going to call it there for this video. I'll probably do an update, maybe another point somewhere later down the... well, Well, it'll be next month I do an update if I do one. I can't think of a video for a certain date, which might actually happen. Yeah, probably will happen. But yeah, I'll get back to you guys in about a month and a half, another update on what's going on. But in the meantime, I'm gonna end on this. We're doing great, guys. We seriously are doing great. The only way we can keep doing great, though, for all of us, and I'm being serious here, keep yourself safe. Don't go out, for crying out loud, unless you need to get, you know, some shopping in, or you need to go to the bank, or something that is genuinely essential. Don't go out. Trust me, I'm going stir crazy in here like you would not believe, but by us putting up with this, finding things to do, you know, trying to go ahead and keep ourselves all right that way, it prevents more people from getting sick. You know, it prevents more people from catching this horrific disease that has struck in the globe. So, please guys, stay safe, take care of yourselves, wash your hands regularly, all the usual jazz. At the end of the day, if nothing else, there is going to be one hell of a party once all this is over. So I can guarantee you one thing, I ain't staying at home when this is over. But yeah, stay safe guys. And well, as I always like to say, this has been the 117th con. I'm signing off. Have a brilliant day folks, and well, I'll catch you all next week. You take care now. Until then, ta-ra.